It's a spark in a sea.
Do you hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Someone is answering me. I don't recognize it.
That's because you're imagining it. I don't hear any birds.
You know, when you get back to school, you should go to the clinic and get your hearing checked.
My hearing is fine, Mom.
Maybe some kind of thrush. Well, now I don't hear it.
Do you want some water?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Oh, you know, Amy, your father and I really need to get you a pair of shoes for hiking.
I don't do much hiking.
Oh, I should hope not. You don't have the shoes for it.
If you and Dad want to get me a new pair of hiking shoes, I won't say no, but I don't expect to get much use out of them.
You should spend more time outside.
I do. I love being outside.
You're pale.
That's genetic.
Can you see your dad?
Oh yeah, he's still moving. About halfway up. If he has a heart attack out here, what do we do?
Bury him, I suppose. You can make a shuffle out of a log and a sharp rock.
I'm serious, Mom.
Your dad is fine. He'd be up here by now if he wanted to be. He's just taking it all in.
It is pretty out here, I'll give you that.
It sure is. You were conceived right there.
Excuse me?
Your father and I made love right over there, and 9 months later you were born.
That's really weird, Mom.
Why is that weird?
It just is.
Because we're in a forest?
No. Actually, yeah, that does make it more weird.
Well, you were old enough to know how it works. You were not delivered by a stork.
No, I understand that you and Dad have sex. It's kind of weird that you point it out.
Grow up. Sex is a beautiful thing.
That may well be, but it's also a private thing.
I am choosing to share this with you.
How would you react if I decided to take you on a tour of all the places I've had sex on campus?
Wow, Emmy, how many are there?
Mom!
What I'm trying to tell you is that this place is very special to your father and I. mean, aren't you happy to know that you were conceived in a moment of true love, in a place of such unrivaled beauty and peace?
I'm glad it was nice.
Oh, honey, it was better than nice. You know, we barely had any money back then. I mean, not that we're rich now, but we were really living hand to mouth back in those days. And we had each other, but it was hard. I was a young wife, trying to impress all the other women in the neighborhood with how well I could keep a house. I don't know why I even bothered. Half of them had hired help. But we didn't really have money to go out and do things. If we did go out to dinner, it was fast food. And that got me to thinking that maybe this isn't the life that I want. Maybe I should consider other options, other men.
Jesus, Mom.
I know. I mean, your dad knew I was dissatisfied. I didn't exactly try to hide it. I think maybe I hoped that he would get tired of my grousing and leave me first. Anyway, one day your father came home from work and he said, "Pack your bag, honey, we're going to spend the night somewhere special." And I thought, oh, he's booked a motel or something. It was romantic, right? But at least it would be different. And I packed a bathing suit in case there was a pool. But then instead of going to the country, or instead of going to the motel, your father drove into the country. And he drove down this dirt road that I'd never been on before, and then turned off, and I thought, oh, great. My husband is driving me into the middle of nowhere to kill me. But we parked the car and we started walking, and it was a full moon. Emmy, this place was lit up. Just took my breath away. And he had a flashlight, but we didn't need it. And when we got up here, your father unrolled 2 sleeping bags that he had zipped together so that we could share. He started to make a fire, but I stopped him because he was all that I needed to keep me warm. We lay there and we were looking up at the moon and the stars, and for a fleeting second I thought, this is not as comfortable as a bed. But it's real. And what I have with my husband is real. And there is nowhere else in the entire world I would rather be right now.
That's really sweet.
And then we made wild, unchained love all night. It was so still, I thought the only thing moving underneath these trees was your father and I. And boy, did we move. I thought we might roll off the cliff.
I don't understand why you're doing this to me.
I am doing this to you because I want you to understand. Him. Love is a crazy thing, and it is not always obvious.
Yeah, well, I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you. I've been seeing someone for a while. He's great.
Really? That's wonderful. Will we get to meet him?
Well, probably pretty soon, because I'm far enough along now that I can tell you.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You're telling me that you're
working on a biology project together.
You brat! Do not do that to me! Oh my God, that's so mean!
Not to me.
But you said a biology project.
Not that kind of biology.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like I'm missing all the fun.
You are. What took you so long? Your daughter was just telling me that she has a new beau and that she is far enough along that she can tell us her news.
Uh-huh.
Far enough along, George.
Okay.
He doesn't get it. Never mind.
Mom went out of her way to make me uncomfortable, so I had to do something to get her back.
Well, that is not what I did.
What did you do?
She told me all about the night that you two spent up here the night I was conceived.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but honestly, if it had been anyone other than my mother telling me the story, I would have thought it was pretty romantic. Nice work, Dad.
I've never been here before in my life. This is the first time I've set foot in these woods. Nice place, I guess.
Wait, what the hell is going on? Is Dad not my real dad?
All right, calm down. Of course he's your dad. Look at him. He is.
Wait, why did you make up that story? What was the point of it?
Well,
Well, you know, it's been a long time. But if memory serves, you were conceived on top of...
No, that is enough! Thank you! I do not need to hear on top of anything. Thank you both for making this the most awkward hike in the history of the universe. I'm gonna go on ahead. I really, really need to be alone right now.
okay, all right, hold on a second. Listen, you know that your father wasn't my first, and I certainly was not his. I mean, it took us a while to find each other. And either one of us could have settled for anyone else on the way. You know, I could have had an affair with that shipping magnate. Or I could have said no when he asked me if I wanted to try the one... All of the choices we made eventually brought us to this place in time and ultimately brought you into the world, Amy. And the world is so much better off for it. That is the meaning. That's what matters. That's the point.
Sounds like you got into some mischief.
Oh, I was trying an idea on for size and forgot I wasn't alone. And when she overheard me, yeah, that was mischief.
So, that idea of yours isn't going away.
We did such a good job with Amy. Don't you think we could do it again?
We're not as young as we used to be.
Well, no, but that is not necessarily a bad thing.
Can I have some more time to think about it?
Sure. It'll take me a while to unroll the sleeping bag.
If Emmy comes back and sees us, she might call the police.
No, to do that, she would have to talk about it. God, that kid really needs to loosen up.
So we're really going to do this.
We should try at least. And then maybe when I tell that story again in 20 years, it'll be true. Did you hear that?
Hear what?